Today we're talking about gas, Canadian gas. It's our basic video for Thursday, July the 10th, 2025. Canada and Asia, all right? Canada and Asia, that's our location. And it's G for good news. We got really big pictures today, big AI pictures. Okay, let's go to our word list. First of all, shipping, 2 syllables. Diversification, 6 syllables, that's long. Pipelines, 2. Regulatory, 5. Infrastructure, 4. Coal, 1. Optimistic, 4 syllables. Tons, 1. Asia, 2. Export, 2. Okay, what are we talking about? Canada has started shipping liquefied natural gas, also called LNG, from its first Pacific terminal in Kitimat, BC. BC means British Columbia, an area in Canada. This is signaling a big step toward energy diversification beyond the US. So instead of selling gas to the US, Canada's selling gas to Asia now. Okay, because, well, Trump and the US want different things. The $40 billion LNG Canada project, it's 40 Canadian dollars, like 40 billion Canadian dollars, not US dollars. The 40 billion Canadian dollar LNG Canada project led by Shell, it's the name of a company in Canada, a gas company or whatever, led by Shell and partners from Malaysia, China, Japan, and Korea, exported its first cargo to Japan's Toho Gas aboard the Gaslog Glasgow. That's a tongue twister, hard to say. It's a boat, right? A big boat. The terminal can ship 14 million tons of LNG a year with a possible future expansion. That's a lot. This allows Canada to send gas to Asia, including Japan, South Korea, and without using US pipelines or the Panama Canal. While Canada faces regulatory and infrastructure hurdles, the industry sees LNG as a cleaner energy source to replace coal, which is good, right? Good for the world, right? Good for the planet. Investors remain optimistic about the potential, so do I. This launch marks a major change in Canada's energy trade strategy and its place in the global gas market. Okay, let's look at our questions. Where is Canada's first Pacific LNG terminal located? Okay, and then it gives 2 locations there. Which country received the first LNG shipment? What major energy companies are part of the LNG Canada project? What does Canada hope LNG exports will help reduce globally? Coal emissions or car use? What are the main challenges Canada faces with LNG expansion? Regulations, indigenous issues, and infrastructure costs? Or hurricanes and volcanoes? All right, today's fantasy word, cast, right? We've got very big pictures today. This is the fantasy cast, and then the non-fantasy cast, very different, right? Okay, so let's see, word introduction, cast, fantasy cast. To use or send out a magic spell. We talked about spell, right? So this is like using a spell, cast. Non-fantasy meaning cast, a group of actors in a movie or play, like in our AI pick. Pronunciation, well, first let's look at the spelling, C-A-S-T, and cast. The witch cast a spell to make the forest sleep. The cast of the movie included many famous actors. Cast. All right, weather for Friday, Lima, Peru, high of 20, a low of 15, and partly rainy. Jakarta, Indonesia, high of 31, a low of 24, and rainy. New Delhi, India, high of 36, a low of 30, and also rainy. Lots of rain, all right? Okay, guys, we talked about the weather and cast, and we talked about Canadian gas. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.